And today I'm gonna do a beginner, not beginner guide, but like tips and tricks. So I remember when I first started playing it, or when I first played this game, there were some things like, let's say you're doing the storyline quest, right? I have my GTR right here. So let's say you're doing your storyline, and let's say there's a specific problem you're trying to find out. You don't know what it is, or you finish fixing a car, and you're like, dude, I missed something. Cause like when you're trying to complete the mission, it won't let you. It's gonna say like part not discover. So before I get into that, I'm gonna let you guys know what you should be upgrading on your stats. So if I were you guys, you're gonna click R1 or RB if you're on Xbox, and you're gonna want to buy all the buildings. Like you're gonna want to get the paint job, the car wash. But the first one you should be getting, I say the wheel alignment, and then the paint job, and then you can get the stations. Well, actually, instead of getting the building, if I were you guys, get this should always be your first two. This one and this one. This will be a money maker from my experience. If you get car from the junkyard, and I'll show you guys how. And then you need the multimeter for sure. So get all this like the, what is it called? Or OBD scanner, and the fuel pressure meter, and the multimeter, and the combustion or compression tester that tells you if the piston is bad. The tire dread, I don't really use that. Workbench, definitely get this, it'll save you money. So focus on this type of stuff before you guys start upgrading this. Alright, so let's get into it. So let's say you have no idea, like it tells you right here, parts not discovered. So to figure stuff out, you're gonna go here, you're gonna click on the engine, you're gonna click triangle or Y if you're on Xbox, and just mess with your like multimeter, with your OBD scanner. Like right there it says spark plugs 26, 29%. Pretty much, like let's say on the storyline it's gonna tell you parts not discovered, and you're gonna only have one part that you have no idea what it is. One good way to tell, don't get confused with suspension parts and engine parts. Pretty much, let's say you rebuilt the whole engine already, and it says a part is still missing. Just look under the car if you see any rust. Like right here, I already know I'm gonna have to fix some sort of suspension. And another thing you can do is inspect the car. You're gonna click triangle. Uh, wait, what? You're gonna click here, triangle, this one, and just suspect. Just examine every part. And not only this is a good way to get XP too, guys. So I highly recommend do this as much as possible, because it will tell you all the parts you're gonna need. Like, see this one? What did I tell you? We're gonna have to fix that one. Now the wheels. Coolant. Fuse box. Intakes. Well, air filter, because that ain't no intake. Exhaust. Fuel tank. There's nothing to check there. Wheels, suspensions. So guys, don't get confused with like suspension and engine parts. That's one thing when cause I didn't know like none of this stuff until I started. Alright, so yeah, don't get confused with engine parts. Just let it load up. So when I first started playing, I always wanted to work on cars. And I didn't work as a mechanic before, so I would literally not know what to do. I didn't know none of these things. But it's pretty basic because when I used to work with mechanic, we wouldn't even touch suspension parts. We would, but not often. We mostly work on engine parts. So note the difference between engine parts. Engine parts will be this, the air filters. This is not really engine part. This could you can consider battery engine parts. Yeah, you can consider that engine parts because it powers the engine. And radiator, transmission, like anything that's has to do with the engine. The axle is not really an engine part. That's already for this is what makes your car, what the wheels turn, the front two wheels turn. But pretty much everything that's like engine, like focus on these things. This is suspension right here. The belt, this is gonna need a new belt, I can already tell. That's the power steering pump. There's no AC compressor in this, but some cars do. Alright, so let me show you guys a quick tip how to make quick money in this game. So if you want to make money, you're gonna go on your tablet on map, junkyard. The best way to make money, just look for a supercar. That's what I did. That's how I beat the game early on. So I might just do like hard mode and stuff. Let's see, just let it load up. Okay, once you're loaded up, give me 1 second, chat. And then after this, I'm gonna play the racing game. Alright, so what you have to do, so pretty much look for a supercar. Like obviously if you guys like a car, yeah, go for it and buy it. But I recommend if you have like 50k save up or 20k, I think that should be enough to get a supercar. But definitely have 50k save up. There's a classic. What is this? I feel like this car might go for a lot. What is it? Let me see. That looks like a V8. No, that's a V6. The engine looks like a V6 to me. I could be wrong. It doesn't tell me the engine type though. Weight, tire size. Yeah, it's not telling me. Oh, it's right there, V6. Yeah, it's a V6. Yeah, V6 ain't gonna go for much. Like that car is not gonna be worth it. So if I do find a car, I'm just gonna buy any car. So let's get ahead and get this car. Even though it's a ugly car, let's buy it. Take it to a garage. This is what I mean about buying like the stuff that I told you, like the table and to repair your parts. Because when you're starting off, you're gonna want to save the most money. Me, I'm pretty much already beat the game, so let's see how much money I have. I have 400k and 414k. So my car should be in front of the shop. We're gonna go in front of the shop. So as you can see, this car is beat, right? So normally, let's say you want to make the fastest money. To make the fastest money, you're gonna remove everything: the headlights, the hood if you have a hood, anything that's body and interior. Remove, remove. Just remove, remove everything. All right, the car is all stripped. So now take it to your car wash. You're gonna move it to your car wash. You're gonna wash it. And we're gonna wash the interior. Now it looks different. Like, still looks beat, but just cleaner. Then you're gonna go here. As you can see, my profit is negative 802. Alright. Let's go ahead and move it to my lift now. Remember I told you guys to buy this? What is it called? It's called the welder. So when you guys get the welder, what this do, it removes all the rustiness from the car. So let's go ahead and do it. It costs 900 for this car. So after doing this, your profit should already be way better. See, now it looks cleaner. So look, you're gonna go here. See, 833 profit. So now, this is what I normally do. I normally go here. So I can only fix the fender. So you're gonna play this little mini game. It's not too hard for me. I know some people won't be able to. I don't know. There's just some people, they're not good at like stuff that I can be good at. It's always different for everyone. So we already have this car. So I'm not even gonna save the parts. What I do, I click triangle, go to my phone, and just go to body work, and it's usually the first car. Well, not the first car, but it's right here. And then I'm just gonna buy this. I'm not buying the fenders because I have no idea which one I bought. I'm gonna check that out right now. I think it's the passenger side, so I need the right side. No, I need the left side. Okay. Okay, now we're going to just put all the parts in now. We're gonna put it on, slap it in the car, put the hood, the headlights. That's why you buy everything, so you don't have to don't worry about saving the parts, because we already know we have to completely buy everything for this car. The window, the mirrors, the windshields. And we're gonna buy the interior for the car so it can be fully complete. And if you want, yeah, go ahead, rebuild the engine. Why not? But this is just like tips if you guys want to make money fast. The fastest way I figured out is just do body work. Body work is the fastest way to make money. And to be honest, you don't really have to paint the car. You really don't have to. So as you can see, my profit is already 7K. 7K. It's not gonna be much. Like with this type of car, you're not gonna get nothing. And let's say you guys worked on a car. You guys have spare tires. Just slap the tires in. Like I'm just gonna add this since I already have this part, so I can put the wheel. I need the lower. Oh my god. I might not even put wheels. I might just get rid of, because this was just like, what's say, how-to video. But the wheels will make a difference. Alright, I have to lift the car up, which I do not want to do. Alright, let's put the brakes on this bitch. I hate it how sometimes it don't really let me move the camera where I wanted it to go. Alright, now I can put the wheels. We're gonna see if I have any wheels. I have this, since it's not even the right wheel for it, but I'm just gonna put it because I'm not even gonna use these wheels. This is a wheel I removed from a car that I was rebuilding, and we won't use it. So yeah, always use parts. that you took off from a bad car. Because this one didn't even have parts, so why not slap it on? And that's pretty much it. I'm not even gonna paint it because this car's not even worth it. Now it's 10K. Now we made profit. I'm not sure exactly how much money I had in the beginning, but let's go ahead and go again. What I say for you guys to do, just look for supercars at the junkyard. That's what I would do. And the junkyard is still the best way to make money because in the auction or salvage auction yard, whatever you call it, they're still, yeah, you can probably make profit, but it's pretty rare. Not rare, but it's not easy. Because you have to like bid versus not real players, but the computers. I did notice if I were to buy a GTR would spawn over here. I don't know. It's weird. I'm gonna have to figure out how the spawn things work. I kinda wanna buy this car. V8. You know what? I wanna buy this car. I'm gonna buy this car just to buy it. Car parking lot. I'm not gonna work on it just yet, just in case we see a supercar, which I doubt we won't. But if we do, then we're gonna work on the supercar. So one thing I forgot to tell you guys: if you're a beginner, don't waste your time. Like, yeah, let's say if you wanna look for parts here, you can. If anything, what you can do, get parts from here, see if you can repair at your shop. But I wouldn't recommend it. That's not. You're just gonna be wasting time. All right, so usually. Well, not usually. Every time when you spawn, you're gonna spawn around here. So what I do when I spawn here, I look here, cause sometimes there's a spawn location for a car here, and sometimes pretty rare right here. But normally it's pretty rare to see it, but you're gonna see a car up here, or right there, right in the corner, or here. When you go here, you're gonna see a car. And you're walking here, you're gonna turn here, and normally there's gonna be a car which is here. It's gonna be either here or more back there. And you're gonna walk here. You're gonna keep walking straight. And there might be a car here, but there's none here right now. Sometimes there's a car here too, on this corner right here. There's one right here which I didn't catch actually. And then there's gonna be a spawn location here. And then there's gonna be one here, and obviously sometimes they're gonna, not all the time, but there's gonna be a car here. There was one here right now, which is the car that we just bought right now. Here I don't remember seeing a car, so I doubt that's a spawn location. But always look. And remember I told you something, a car spawns like, instead of spawning with there, it's gonna be spawning on around this area. And then there's gonna be another spawn location here, where this car is at. And then remember the spawn location that I told you is gonna be right around the corner. There might even be one here. I don't remember, to be honest. But the other spawn location is gonna be here. And here, like I told you, and over there, that's where we spawn in when we enter here. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with the V8. I might not rebuild it completely, but I will see if it gives a good amount of profit, just to repair the body so you guys can see how fast it is to make money just rebuilding the body of the car. So we're gonna exit, we're gonna click triangle, map, parking, and you're gonna click this car, and you're gonna click square. On the bottom it's gonna tell you go to alley, hold it. You're not gonna hold it, you're gonna press it. So you're gonna press it so you can move the car, and it should be right over here. So let's go ahead and just paint the car. I mean, not paint, wash it. I should have checked the profit before I washed it. Cause I think even just washing a car, sometimes that's already profit. Alright, so far, see, I'm already making profit, $1,000 profit. But too bad I didn't check. So the interior might not be that much money if you wash it, but let's go ahead and see. See, it went up 2,300. See, sometimes you don't even have to do a lot to make money. But let's say you want to make more, so you're gonna completely strip the car, strip this. If you guys want me to rebuild this, I would, but obviously I'm not making this because of the stream. I'm making this so I can, if whenever someone searches up like tips and tricks, they're gonna run into my stream. Alright, so we're gonna remove the front two fenders, the bumper here. We're gonna add seats. Since this car doesn't add seats, we're gonna see if we have any seats. And to add interior, you're gonna click here. And then you're gonna click this one, and you're gonna hold it. So we do have this, so I'm not gonna use that, so might as well put this. Put that. And I have no seats for that, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I should have steering. So let's go put steering. Let's go ahead and put this one. Just because I'm not gonna use that. Now let's move this to my lift. And we're gonna weld the rustiness off this car. Then we're gonna press this, 1,100. And then we're gonna see how much. The profit should be way higher, even though we remove like the bumpers stuff. So look, let's look at it. It's 5K already. That's already 5K profit we're gonna be making. So let's go here. We removed parts from this car. Oops, I kind of messed up. But luckily, sometimes when you mess up too much, you will destroy the part. So if you're beginning and you're trying to save as much money, try not to mess up the mini game. So we already got a few parts. So if you have a good memory, you won't even have to save it. But if you don't, that's fine. Not everyone has good memory. Because I definitely have good memory. We're not going to have a headlight. Yep. Do we have a hood? Yes. And that's all just from repairing it, guys. Do we have a fender? Nope. I kind of want to put a new one. We don't have a door. No door. No bumper. How about taillight? Nope. Trunk? Nope. Nope. Doors? Nope. Okay, so pretty much we're gonna need pretty much all the left side. So we don't need the door, the fender, no right fender, no right door. Okay, let's see if I can remember that. I have a short term. Oops. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright. So we're gonna go here. Square. Where's the car? Right here. So front bumper, we have it. Left door, we don't have it. We don't have this. We don't have this. We have that one. We don't have this. We have this one. I don't remember we have a. I think we do have a hood. We don't have this. Oh, we might actually have the mirror. I didn't check, but if we do buy it, those are hers to have it. And windshield. Alright, so now let's just go ahead and add everything. We're about to find out we had the mirror for the car, for the doors. Most likely we would. Alright, that's fixed. We're gonna put this. Yeah, we had the thingamajiggy for that one. It's okay, it's not, we're still making profit. I might rebuild this whole engine. Actually, I'm actually gonna rebuild this whole engine for you guys just to see the process. How it is. Let's get this car running. It shouldn't take long. Let's just hope the engine is actually pretty good. Let's do our first rebuild on this car. So let's go ahead and look at the profit. The profit is already 13K. So remember we had some like 420 something K. So if we were to sell this car, we'll have 430 something K, or even 40K, or close to 40K. 440K. Alright, so let's go ahead and move the car to the lift. You know what, let's paint it just to get it over with. From what I know, every time you paint a car, I never noticed it different. I could be wrong, I probably should never paid attention. So it's 13 and 655. So I'm just gonna do a basic paint. Now let's wait, see if the profit went up a little bit. Yeah, it didn't go up. See, so pretty much the paint job is just pretty much for you. Like if you want the car to look nice, but it's not gonna add on to like the profit. So if I were you guys don't have to buy the paint shop early on. You guys can skip the paint job. But let's go ahead and take it to the lift. So I am gonna rebuild the engine. So normally, what I would do, I would just remove the drive shaft, the transmission, the starter, and then probably drain the oil. But since the oil pan is not here, you don't really have to drain it because there's no oil pan, so that means it's empty. And that's pretty much it. In real life, you're gonna have to disconnect all the wires, engine mounts, all of that. But in the game, you just remove the drive shaft, the transmission, and the exhaust from the car, and then you can remove the whole engine. So I am gonna supercharge this car. So let's remove the transmission. So we're gonna go here. Does it have a starter? Nope. No starter. Alright, nice. This engine might actually be good. But before I remove the engine, I want to see if there's any good parts. So sadly, since the engine does not run, we can try to see if it runs, but it does not run. Let's just go ahead and use this. Let's just see what we find in there. Which is this. It's not gonna tell us the condition of Cadillac Comfort. Wow. That's all it's gonna tell us. But we can also use this part. We can use this one and see if we notice anything. Headers, yeah, we're gonna have to rebuild this whole engine. So if you're a beginner, obviously you're not gonna have that much money. Instead of doing what I'm gonna do, I'm not even gonna show you what I'm gonna. Normally, what I would do. Well, normally what I would do, I'll just remove the engine put it on the lift. I'll click here and remove engine, and then I'll bring it over here. Well, I wouldn't even bring the engine here. I'll just start rebuilding a whole new one. That's what I would do. I wouldn't even, because I already have enough money. But I'm going to show you guys what to do if you're on a budget. Just keep the engine in the car and don't even remove it. Don't even remove it. Trust me. Don't even remove the engine. So let me put this back. So you're just going to take everything off the car. Everything. Completely strip the car off the engine. Because you're going to do that either way. Not strip the whole engine. Well, you would just start rebuilding it if you were to do what I would do. But if you're on a budget, completely strip the engine. Completely. And you guys will see why. Well, I'll tell you why. So you guys can repair as much as parts as possible, so you won't have to buy any parts. So just take this. Take the camshaft. Wait. We have to remove the timing. The timing cover. Remove this. Then the timing cover should come out. put the W40. Remove the timing belt. Camshaft gear. Remove all the gears. Then on this header, you're gonna, not header, but engine head. And then you're gonna remove the camshaft. Luckily on this ones, you don't have the, what are they called? Camshaft rod, I think. Camshaft rod are called. Which is pretty good because you don't have to remove that much. You're gonna remove all the bolts. The one thing about this that's not realistic is that sometimes it's not easy to remove parts like how it is in the game. Because in real life, sometimes you have to like struggle. So sometimes you have to reach in really tight spots. Just to be able to, like, let's say you want to remove the header from this car. Like the header is going to be here. And it's going to be connected to the exhaust. So you have to lift up the car in real life. Remove the bolts from the exhaust. Like this, look. So in real life, you lift up the car. You're going to lift the car. And then this exhaust here is going to be connected to the header. So you're going to remove the bolts. And remove the bolts here. And then depending, you might have to even remove the middle one. Depending what car is. But normally you wouldn't have to. And after you do that, if it's nice and loosey, if it can come out easily, then yeah, you can start disconnecting the header from here. Alright, so we're just gonna keep removing everything from the top. Luckily, under the piston, there should be the piston rods that you have to disconnect from under the oil pan. But it does not have that part. Well, not that part, but it. Well, yeah, it doesn't have it because it's missing. So it's much more easier to remove all the parts. Then remove the block. Well, now we have to remove the actual crankshaft. So we're gonna go here and remove the oil filter. The oil filter, come out. Alright. And normally this wouldn't even be connected. Alright. Let me see, what am I missing? Yo! Jeez, the camera. Alright, now you're gonna remove all the transmission parts. In real life, this engine is not gonna be like this. From what I seen when I used to work at mechanic, it will only have the not the flywheel, what is it called? Let me see if it has it here. It's like a circle. It looks like this. I think it might even be this part. In real life, it's just gonna have this part. And it's gonna have like holes. And you have to remove that. But it's not gonna have all of those little wheels thingamajig in real life. Alright, so we removed the crankshaft. Now we're gonna bring the car down. And you're gonna remove the block. So what I told you guys, to remove everything so you can bring it here. So this table is for body repairs. And this table is for parts. So we're gonna go here, fix any part that we have. I might have some parts mixed from other cars, but mostly I would get rid of it when I work on cars. I don't even do this repair thing, but I'm just doing it to show you guys what I would do. If I had no money, I wanna make more money. So just repair everything that you can. Repair this, engine head, clutch, crankshaft, and the engine block. And with the engine block, just be careful. Normally, let's say you're not that good at it, so just do it where you see less red. Like the gray, if you hit the gray, that's fine. The gray is perfect because you're not gonna lose anything or gain anything. So I recommend go for this side over here. You see like how I miss? Since you missed, you didn't lose anything. Let's do it again. You see how it doesn't mess us anything? So now I'm gonna hit the green one on the left just to show you that I don't suck. I was just giving you guys an example. Alright, so let's go ahead and start putting the engine in this car. Alright, so now we gotta do the crankshaft. We're gonna have to buy the oil pan for this car. And a lot of more parts. Because it's missing a few parts. Well, not a few, multiple parts. It's missing the piston things, Majiggy. I keep saying digging me, Jiggy. The piston rods. You guys see right now. If anything, I might have to buy the piston for this engine. I might not have it. I might have it, I might not have it. I have it, alright, nice. Because I did not repair this. Too fast. Too furious. Alright. So you're going to put 4 on this side. Then 4 on this side. Normally, if you guys want, you guys can just go ahead and put everything what you have to put on top of the engine. And then work under the car. That way you're not like moving around. Now you're gonna do this side. I'm betting you guys that the profit's probably way more now. Cause let alone it didn't even have a good block. Now with the good block now it's 19 profit. 19k profit. Intake manifold. Supercharger. Damn, we got the free supercharger and everything. Nice. Not free because we repaired it. Fuel rods, we don't have it. This, I don't know if we fixed it. Nope. Did we fix it? I have no idea. I think I'm gonna need to buy one more. Let's go here. Here. And usually I delete from the list, so I don't have to deal with it. And then spark plugs. I have spark plugs. I'm not gonna put those one. I'm gonna put the regular ones. I wish there was a way to skip it faster. Cause it does take a bit long just to scroll through it. Yeah, it takes it's a process building an engine from scratch. Dude, it's so much easier in the game. In real life, just to rebuild an engine, it will take weeks. Not weeks, but like at least a whole week to finish a whole engine, because you have to do it the right spec, and you have to double check it to mess up, and just let alone with the timing, you're gonna take a long time just doing the timing on the car. So pretty much the whole 8 hours you're gonna be working. So pretty much I would say to actually rebuild an engine from scratch, and let's say you're not getting no customers or anything. But normally you get like people who wants oil changes, so you're never gonna be able to be doing this the whole day unless those multiple mechanics in the shop, which is kinda rare. But let's say you're just doing this, like this is the only car you have to do, then I'll say I think with removing the engine from a car and rebuilding it, it would take minimum a week. Minimum. If this is the only customer you have, but in real life that's not realistic. Act the fool. Act the fool. Act the fool. Alright, so now that we added that, We might have to start putting the timing stuff. Too furious. Act a fool. I kind of don't want to work on this engine. I'm bored now. Alright, but let me go ahead and just finish this engine. I know we don't have the belt first, so let's go ahead and buy 2. Timing belt. Now let's do this side. I think the engine cover we did fix, so let's go ahead and do that. Nope, we did not fix it, so we have to buy a new one. Let me go ahead and save it. To save it, if you guys didn't know, it's the bottom arrow on your controller. Now you're gonna put this, and then you're gonna pull the pulleys and water pump. I call this thing pulleys, I don't know why. Luckily I bought a bunch of this so I don't have to waste time. And if you notice, there's a lot of parts that's for every engine. Like all these rollers fits on any engine. So I recommend you guys buy a bunch of those. Like you see I have a bunch of crankshaft rollers. Buy different types like roller A, roller B. And even the water pump, no, they're different. But like let's say you only want to work on V6 and stuff like me. I only work on this type of cars. Like this the cars I like in real life. Like this car is complete. I should have it here because I'm debating if I should work on the completely rebuild this suspension parts. Completely removing this, the converter. What is this called? Rear suspension cross member, whatever you call. Well, that's a differential, isn't it? But this car I completely rebuilt. It looks brand new, but I rebuilt this car. And I can sell it for 186 profit. So meaning I spent like 20 something or 14k for GTR, and look how much profit. Buy price, look, I got it for $19,993. Performing parts 74k, body value. I got this at the junkyard. Do you guys want to hear it? It does have stage 2 turbies. Well, not stage 2, I should call it stage 2. But it's the aftermarket one, so. Now I haven't raced this one. This is not my fastest car. My fastest one is the R34 or R32. I don't know what it is in this game, but I like to say it's the R34. So let's go ahead and put the engine cover. We don't have it. So we need a few parts. So let's buy this. Let's make sure it's the same one. Fuel rod. Yeah, it's the same one. We're gonna need headers, I think, because I don't remember removing headers from this car. This side too. We should have alternators. All the alternators are the same. Water pump. We need water pump. Alright, so let's go ahead and timing cover. We have that. We don't have this. We need 2, right? They're the same. And we need 2 of this. Remove this. We need 2 of this. And we need 1 of this. Okay, engine head covers. Put it on. Wait, what? Oh, they're different. Okay. And I did repair that one that I removed, which kind of made a mistake on it. But that's fine. So we're gonna see if we can get this car running by this episode. So let's go ahead and buy this one. Engine cover B. For some reason I thought they were gonna be the same. The game is not that easy, I guess. But this few rods I bought, they're both the same, so it doesn't really matter. Put this one here. Throttle body. There should be another throttle body, or I guess not. There's only one. Okay. We should have extra coils. I'm not even gonna waste my time. I'm just gonna put the aftermarket ones I have. Since the cover is red, let's just make it match. Because if we were to put the stock ones, it's gonna be black. We're gonna have to buy the belt for the supercharger. This game is stupid because I'm pretty sure even without like say even this like well obviously with the header you need the engine headers, well the engine head covers because all the oil will come out. But let's say for engine cover, what am I doing? Water pump, coils, oh no, I needed covered coils. Shoot. Oh well, we have it right. Okay. Alright, water pump. Oh no, I already put the water. That's the pulley. Alright, now we just need the belts. We don't have the belts. Let's go ahead and get the belt. Now let's put this one. Now let's put the tensioner. Tensioners do not look like this. Oh wait, this is the tensioner. Okay, that's how a tensioner should look like. I don't know why I thought that was a tensioner for some reason. Now we're gonna put the headers. It doesn't look like a header. Exhaust manifold. Dun, dun, dun. So the car will not start. Like in theory, we should be able to start the car now if we put the ECU, the battery, the fuse box, and the starter. And obviously we're gonna need a fuel pump or else the car will not run. Because it needs fuel. In theory, the car should start with those parts. So let's go ahead and see if we have a fuel tank. I doubt we do. We need to go under the car. In theory, it should start. In real life, you should technically be able to start it even without a resonator. Because that's what we would do in the mechanic shop just to see if the engine's good after rebuild. Yeah, I don't have it. Since all the fuel tanks are the same, I'm just gonna buy 50. 50, that's the max you can buy. Obviously you can buy more, but the limit to buy all at once is 50. Let's put aftermarket fuel. So technically the fuel's on now, right? So let's go ahead and put the transmission. What am I doing? Alright, let's go ahead and put the flywheel, the clutch. Let's just put aftermarket, why not? Make more money out of it, get some of my money back. Clutch release bearings. Alright, the gearbox, we need to buy one. You're gonna have to go here. Oh wait. Can I buy from here then? Yeah, I can. Because I don't want to buy no aftermarket. Yeah, I could probably make more money, but I'm not that worried about it. So in theory, I have starters. Perfect. Okay, in theory, I'm gonna need this. Anything that keeps that car running, we're gonna need to put on. So we got the starter. Now we're gonna need battery and the fuse boxes. And let's put this fuel filter. So we put this in, and we need an ECU. I mean, that should do. 50% is still good. So in theory, right after I put this fuse box, the car should be able to start up. Obviously, it's not going to run because it's missing a whole bunch of parts from the... Because it doesn't even have a drive shaft. So even without the drive shaft, it's not even going to, like, drive. So let's go ahead and put all the fuses. So in theory, in real life, normally this is what a mechanic would do. Well, first they will rotate the crankshaft, and if they feel like it shouldn't be hard for for the crankshaft to rotate, and if it is, that means there's something wrong with the engine or the way you rebuild it. So in theory, even without the air boxes and radiator, the car should run. And just to prove to you guys, look, let's go ahead and use the multimeter. Everything should be good with the multimeter. Everything. The only thing that should be 51% is the ECU. It has electricity, it has battery, everything. 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 Okay, so I already know this is not gonna work, but let's just use the OBD scanner. Let's use the OBD scanner. Technically, every engine part except the air filter should be 100%. And obviously, it's not. It does have the radiator, so it's not gonna. Cadillac converter, we're not worried about that. Alright, so in theory, guys, this car should start. But knowing this game, it's not even gonna do the fuel compression. See, engine needs to be complete to perform these parts. Oh, actually, no. I forgot something, guys. I forgot the bottom. I forgot to add the oil pan. So in theory, it still shouldn't be starting. In theory, I forgot about the rods and the oil pan. But after I add the oil, what happened is I forgot that I didn't put this. I thought I already did because I already worked on so many cars that I don't remember if I did. Alright, so let's put this, the oil pan, and then the oil filter, and then in theory, the car should be able to run. Imagine if it was real life, we would have been screwed if you try starting up the car. Because technically the car will start cranking. But that's how you fucked up, a rebuild. But normally in the mechanic you don't rebuild an engine how it is right now. Like you don't do it in the car, you do it outside the car. So you wouldn't even miss the part of the oil pan missing. The only reason I missed it because the engine is in here and I completely forgot about that. So we're gonna buy the oil pan, add oil to the car, and then in theory it should start. Alright, let's put the last one. I don't have the oil. Here, let's get this just in case I don't have it. So we're gonna get oil pan. Let's see, we have this. Yeah, we have it. Nice. Okay, now the car should run in theory. In theory, it should run. Let's see if it runs. But obviously, gotta add oil before you. Alright, so in theory, after adding this, the car should run. For a couple of seconds, obviously, because it's gonna overheat, especially with a supercharger. Alright, remove this. So now, in theory, it should let me do this. Yep. So all the fuel things should be 100%. Yep. And then, what you call it? This should be 100% because the engine is completely rebuilt. So, let's see. Perfect. Beautiful. But question is, will the car run? Like stay, because it's just cranking. It's cranking. It's just cranking. It's not gonna, but let's see if the car can actually run. So let's go ahead and move it outside. See if we can rev it. It's not gonna let me because it's missing the radiator and all of those good stuff. Oh, it is. Oh shit. So in theory, it's like real life. I never tried this. I never tried to see if it works like in real life. So you're actually allowed to rev it and stuff without the radiator. I thought it was gonna be the B word, just because it's missing the radiator, the drive shaft. I thought the game was gonna say no, you cannot rev it, but no. That's good to know. You can actually. But yeah, we made the car to run now, guys. So I'm not gonna fully repair this car. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. But I am gonna add more parts just to make more money. So far we're gonna make 44K. So let's go ahead and move it back to the lift. Let's just add the drive shaft. Let's add some wheels if we have spare wheels. Here, let's add brakes. Because whoever's gonna buy this car next, they're gonna have to do a whole lot of things. It's just missing one wheel. Do I have a car that I don't need? No. What size is this wheel? Let me see. It's 21. 21. Okay, so let's see if we can get this part. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we need this. What size? 21, 45. So we need one. It's gonna be 21, 45. Right? Or 75. Now we needed 7, so we got the wrong size. Okay. 21, 75. Okay. And now we need the rim for it. We're gonna go here. So the rim is easy. Huh? Oh, I put tire. The rim is easy. You're just gonna put 21. That's it. You don't have to worry about the other. And you're gonna come over here. Connect the tire. Let's make sure it's the right one. 21, 75. So we do have the wrong tire, but we're gonna head and put that one into the Charger or Chrysler, whatever that is. It looks more like a Chrysler to me. Get this, and we're gonna put it here. Or should I make the car run? Like should I test drive it? I know it's gonna be slow. Nah, I do 100 test driving. But let's make the car complete. Why not? Let's just complete the car. So let's just start. Let's just finish with the engine. Nah, fuck that. The next buyer can just take care of that. I just want to make my money and get this car out of here. So, just so the car can run, in theory, in real life, you're just gonna need the drive shaft for it to run. And that should be enough. The car should be able to run, but the car will overheat because it needs a radiator. So I'm gonna be like, okay, I put the car in off-road. I'm gonna say I got this car from the junkyard. I rebuilt the engine, everything new. I rebuilt the body. So the car runs now, brand new engine, 0 miles. It has, and it's gonna need 3 wheels, but it has one brand new wheel. It has a new drive shaft. But it will need all of the suspension parts to be repaired. It's missing one air filter, or does it only has one? Okay, it only has one, so it's missing air filter cover, but it will need an air filter, radiator, coolant reservoir, windshield washer, power steering, radiator, whatever. It's gonna need a ABS pump, ABS module, and then it's gonna need brake booster. I have it, but I'm not gonna put it. It's just missing all the exhaust parts, and the car is good to go. Alright, sir. Okay, can you do 47K? Yes, I can do 47K. Bye bye. Thank you. I know that took a while, but that's only because I rebuilt the engine. I don't want to fix this car, but I kind of do have to fix it just to get it out of my shop. But let's go ahead and get my other car out here. Map, parking. This is my other car. This is my baby right here. My R34. Here's this bad boy. The turbo sounds so ugly in this game. The fuck is that? I wish I can mess around and put any engine I want. Like if I want to put V12, I'd be able to. Cause in real life you can't do it. You're just gonna have to like do a custom engine bay, I guess. Should I fix this car yet? How about this? Let's remove. Can we repair rims? I never tried that. Here, let's remove all the rims from this car. I do need, cause I don't want the car to look. You know what? I'm just gonna sell my cars. Fuck it. I'm just gonna sell my cars. Cause this game, it gets boring at some point. So here, let's just sell it. Let's just completely get rid of my car. Let's see how much money we can get. So we're gonna sell this for 50K. Not the GTR. Bye bye. And the R34. Boom, almost 1 million. I never hit this much before. Almost 1 million credits. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a car from an auction. Let's see how fast we can repair it. Auction, let's see if we find anything good. I doubt it, but we'll see. Yeah, like, if you guys see, like, yeah, there's the GTR, but if I were to bid on it, most I would probably get it for is 80K. Which is still good, depending the condition of the car. So, let's go ahead and see. Can we test drive it? Yeah, not test drive it, but can we start it? So the car does runs. The car does runs. Suspension should be good. If the suspension is good, I think we can make profit on this car. Yeah, its suspension looks good. Alright, let's go ahead and just bid. Let's see. But I'm not gonna spend no more than 60K. Oh shit. Okay, fuck it, let's just see. What's the most we can get it for? No more than 100K. No more. Because after that, there's no profit in this car. Yeah, there's no profit. Nice, I won. Okay. I'm pretty sure we can get a profit. I'm pretty sure. Because the car should sell like more than 100K. But who knows? Maybe my other GTR was worth more just because of, what you call it? Because of, because it had aftermarket. So it might not even be worth that much. Let's see. Profit? Yep. 70K profit. See, that was the easiest money ever. I bought it and sold it. So you can probably even do that. Just buy GTRs if you already know the value of it. Just don't buy it over 100K. Like, there's another one here for 26. Let's see. Does it runs? That's like an unlimited money glitch. It's by GTRs. Get in the driver's seat. Oops. Did not mean to leave. Get in the driver's seat. Start it. It runs. It responds good. It did take a while for it to start up, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and inspect the... Okay, this looks good. The suspension parts look good. Oh, that's fine. The bag, yeah, they look good. Good. Fuel tank. Well, we know the fuel tank's good because the car started. So let's go ahead and bid. So we already know. Let's not spend more than 100K, but let's try a new rule. No more than 90K since we already know we made profit. Let's see how hard if we find the put. 80K, 88, 90K. Yeah, I'm not buying it for that much. That's fine. They're only gonna make like 3K profit. Okay, let's see if we find anything else. And there's a truck right there. Let's see salvage cars. There's a 370, 350, no GTR. Alright, let's go to Junkyard. Let's see if we find any supercars now. At some point, every time I would go to Junkyard, there were like only supercars. Alright, I was on Junkyard. I might end the stream. I might play Gran Turismo right now, guys. Let's just see if this video gets a good amount of views throughout time. I doubt it because not a lot of people play Mechanic Simulator. So remember I told spawn location is here. There's no cars here. Usually it's here. Then when you go up to this first rack, you should be able to, like, there's a car over there, so we'll be able to see it once we get over there. No car here, no car here. There's one car there, but that one's ugly. I don't want that shit. I don't like classics. No car here. No car up there. No car there. Keep running. There's a Corvette right here. That's a Corvette, right? A classic Corvette. How much is this car worth? I feel like this car might be worth something, but it's not the amount of money that I need. And there's one here. And that's it. Oh wait, and there should be another car here actually. Cause I know I've seen one. Nope. So there wasn't a car from a long distance. Okay. So nothing good. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. If you guys want a proper like how-to video like from scratch, I should do like a basic like what you need, how to make money. Pretty much I focus on the video how to make profit, pretty much. That's pretty much. I should probably change the title to like how to make money in this. But yeah guys, or I can make it in clips. I can make this video in 2 parts. But alright then, guys, have a good day. Peace.